Greetings! This is Bionic Anseng, Francis Coleman, and today we are going to have a reaction video for the Final Fantasy 16 official reveal trailer. As you may know, earlier this day, the PlayStation 5 showcase was already revealed, and one of the games that were revealed was Final Fantasy 16. Okay, I'm really hoping for a good review on this game, considering that I had a mediocre experience with Final Fantasy 15. I have not played Final Fantasy 7 Remake, but the reviews were good. But I'm really hoping that Final Fantasy 16 will put Square Enix back as the top of the RPG game developer, and Final Fantasy 16 should elevate itself back on top again as the best RPG game of all time. So, okay, we are going to watch the reveal trailer, but before you watch this video completely, kindly hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bionic Anseng. Okay, we are going to play this Final Fantasy 16 trailer. I thought it was Noctis.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
How do we even know the girl will be among us?
Our kind do not question orders, we follow them.
Chocobos.
Sergeant, let's summon their icon.
Icon?
Is that Titan? It's Titan again. Shiva.
Our foe will not relinquish their mother crystal easily. This will be a bitter fight.
Oh, they're back at the medieval times.
We have
Very good.
This. Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him.
The white chocobo. That's an impressive
What do you mean
fighting
you
scene.
refuse? Did you not pledge your sword to our cause?
Oh my goodness. That guy again, Marlboro. I hate that villain.
It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the blight.
Wow, this is a good one-on-one fight.
So, sitting dragoons. Imperial vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
It's the Archduke's son.
Phoenix.
Oh, Phoenix, huh? The last time I see that summon is, I think, on Final Fantasy 7 original.
Second icon of fire. But that's impossible.
Ifrit. Yes, that's it. That's Ifrit right there.
The legacy of the crystals. Has shaped our history. For long enough. I'll kill you. If it's the last thing I do.
I'm getting the Noctis vibe, huh? Okay, some points that I've seen in this trailer. I'm getting the Noctis vibe, the Final Fantasy 15 camaraderie again. As I've seen in the trailer, the main character has three person accompanying him, just like Noctis was with Prompto, Ignis, and the other one. And the good thing about this is that they went back to the medieval setting, so they are ditching the technology, which is really, the technology is preventing the fantasy to be experienced wholly, because there's technologies, there's guns, there's things that can just like Final Fantasy 13, there's this technology that can help them jump from top to bottom in very in high places. So that technology, in a sense, is preventing the actual appreciation of the overall fantasy, which is why there's this title Final Fantasy. Our imagination, and somehow having cars, having buildings is really diminishing the fantasy factor. I like the fact that they're in the medieval times. This is also a crystal Final Fantasy. So we have Final Fantasy 13, 13-2, Lightning Returns, and the Final Fantasy 15, the story of which involves around crystals, and Final Fantasy 16 is also apparently basing its story arc on the crystal. So I'm not going to judge it early. I'm going to try to play it. I'm going to buy it, of course, and hopefully Square Enix this time gives us full story, and I know that they will be giving downloadable contents. I just hope that the downloadable contents is just an episodes of the characters which are independent of the main story. They can always make an extension of that story. I don't like the episodes in Final Fantasy 15. We're Square Enix just to try to fill the loopholes. I hope this 16 will give us the whole story. I have not yet played the Final Fantasy 7 remake, so maybe after I play that, I will have a much more optimistic approach in this game. I hope Square Enix learned their lesson, and I really hope that Square Enix is successful in this game. Okay, the gameplay, the combat scenes are amazing. Some may argue that they would like to return to turn-based, but I believe that Square Enix is doing a good job when it comes to their combat. It's the new generation of gaming. Turn-based is really not going forward with the technology. I believe that Square Enix is great in recognizing the fact that they can utilize the power of the PlayStation 5 if they do not base their combat on turn-based. Because as you may see, the combat is amazing. It kind of feels like The Witcher or Devil May Cry, but it is amazing. So hopefully they will improve on this, and on the next trailers we will have a more comprehensive look on the controls and combat itself. So right now my initial impression is it is good. I'm really hoping forward that Final Fantasy 16 be successful, and I will buy it definitely. But if it will be released at the same time with the PlayStation 5, then I will definitely buy the PlayStation 5 during its premiere, at its initial release. I will buy it if Final Fantasy 16 will be available on that day. Okay? So that's it. This is Bionic Anseng, Francis Coleman. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you, and see you for other uploads and gameplay in this channel. Thank you, and God bless.